Alrighty. I think it's about time that we go ahead and get this show on the road. At least I think that should be our prerogative right now. Hopefully I don't have what happened yesterday, which is I have stream issues. Because yesterday kind of bummed me out on streaming. Because everything broke. Everything seems to be working now. Hopefully. But we will hopefully get to see that. So, let us go ahead and move over to the main screen real quick. And I will hopefully make sure that everything is working as intended. Things seem to be working as intended. Alrighty. So, this is the old tile. I think I have a new one that I want to try out. So we can go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the tile map, and we are going to edit this tile map. Actually, we need to go to tile set. And I just realized I'm going to need to move this down so I can actually see. So things might get a bit wonky real quick. Let us see here. Doesn't all look it. Okay. This needs to be changed. All I need to do is I need to change this to have no physics. No physics. Clear. There we go. So that one needs to be cleared. This one needs to be cleared. So seal clear it. Okay, and that one needs to be cleared. Okay. That way we have at least some form of tile that is not necessarily just anything like that. So we'll go ahead and have our little guy stand right there. And then we are going to go ahead and start populating. That might be bad. Please tell me. Oh, that's not good. Is it that our player is on the front or behind that? As we wait. Behind it. Okay. We need to move the player to the front. So if we do that, that'll move. Okay, so that'll fix it. Okay, so the order of the tiles means that the one that's on the bottom is the one that's in front. Okay, good to know. Debugger? Error? Load pipeline cache. Valid pipeline's cache header. I don't know what that means. Figure it out. Hopefully later. Okay. Why is tile map not giving me the... Oh. No? Why is tile map... There we go. Got it. Oops. Well, I guess technically that's going to go there, so... Am I flipping this horizontally? Oh, I am. Flipping horizontally is not the one we want. We want the rotate, which is what, Z? Yeah. Technically, what we could... Hold on. So what we could do is we could literally... Actually, I think I know actually how to make this better. Can't we just use the line tool and just do that? Yes, we can. That makes this so much easier. Rotate. Simple, easy to do. This one's gonna take. This is gonna take a while. This one's gonna be a while. I think this is gonna be a while. Now, when we get up to here, we're gonna need to make sure that we don't accidentally delete any of this, any of that. So we'll have to ensure that we don't delete any of the actual. This is the next one that it might delete something. Not yet. Okay. So we've made it. Now we need to do this like that. And then like that. Like so. Okay. I don't know how well this is actually going to look. I'm just doing it just to see. I actually think I want to change the color of the current yellow tile to be something a bit less, well, bright. I might want to make it a little bit darker. I'm thinking about making it darker. Are we 3 blocks wide yet? Nope. Surprisingly simple. How more than likely I probably could have done this with a much simpler like coding. Probably could have just done like a coding thing that would have done this automatically for me, but I don't know. I think this is a little bit more of a nicer thing to do than just have code do everything for you. Because honestly, I'm actually reusing a tile on purpose. Because I didn't want to make a new tile, so I'm just like, you know what? We'll just since Godot has the access to rotate the tile, we'll just rotate the tile. Makes it easier on me. Makes it a lot easier on me. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change the color of the yellow. The yellow seems a bit too bright now that I'm... Jesus Christ. Okay. And yes, I made a tile specifically so that I could transition between these two colors a lot easier. I mean, going simple and only doing things that are only like 4 tiles each, I want to limit myself on how many tiles I could use, only because many people kind of just end up making games that are just too big. I'm like, I'm just going to go simple. We're going to go extremely simple, make it extremely easy to do, and honestly really easy to duplicate. But I don't think the yellow is going to look great. I'm going to have to change the yellow more than likely. Luckily, I can easily change the yellow. The yellow actually is not a hard thing to change. And honestly, if I was doing this right, I would have rotated the middle piece. I would have rotated this piece right here to instead be here, and rotated it 90 degrees to where it's the 90-degree angles right here, so that I could change both of these colors at once, if I wanted to, with ease. But I didn't. And it's kind of late for me. Well, actually, I could probably do it now, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to change anything, because if I change something, then I gotta redo the entire thing. And I'm lazy. Nice when a game engine gives you a lot of tools to use, and you actually get to use some of them to make these things a lot easier. God damn it. There's a frickin' insect in here, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm really hoping it's not a frickin' bee. That would frickin' suck. Guess we'll find out if I accidentally break something. There is a possibility that I accidentally override one of the blocks. Let's see here. Still don't have a UI. Still really don't know how to make one. Probably end up making something that's like super simple, but I'm not 100% certain here. Alrighty. Okay. Some of these lines are going to get really long, but I don't think the line is going to get super... So we're at 3 now, and then... that. Oop, wrong color. Luckily, changing colors is super simple. Alrighty. Hang on, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, crisis averted. Alrighty, let's get back to this. Okay. Mic not close enough, more than likely, so we'll go ahead and get that a little closer. Things seem... Seems to actually be pretty easy to get this going as intended. And the corner pieces will also be nice because they'll allow me to get some things done. Now, luckily, I only need to go all the way over here. Well, actually, we can do this. Actually see when the colors are gonna end. Make sure it's pointing the right direction. Oh, it's gonna end on a one of those. Okay. Is this one a straight shot? I don't think so. Can't really gauge it based off of that, so we'll just have to continue going on. Hopefully I don't accidentally get rid of something. Wrong piece. Should be that one. There we go. There we go. Oh no, I'm just doing something. Because, I'm actually curious how big this is actually going to make the game, the project folder. I don't think it's going to make it much bigger, but I could be wrong, and this could actually be like increasing the amount of memory by a crap ton. I do not know. Only issue is that if I make the game any bigger, I'm going to have to continue to get this. And honestly, I kind of wish I knew how to make this automatic. Because that would make this a lot easier, so to speak. So, let's see here. Alrighty, getting everything situated. We're just coloring today. I'm honestly just coloring today. And it's probably just going to be this. And figuring out if this color even works. Luckily, I'll be able to change the entire... luckily, since we're only using 3 colors, we can easily change out the colors if need be. I think making the yellow a bit duller might actually give a much nicer vibe. Less harsh on the eyes, I think. Oh, I made that 4 wide by accident? Oops. No, I'm doing something wrong. Yep. Didn't notice it. Always when you're doing a very tedious task, that you sometimes miss some things. What we actually can do is I think I can actually get, actually start doing this. Where we get the lines done. Fill these in. Okay. Oops. I will come back to it. Just erase it. Just make it a little bit easier on myself. Alrighty. That one. Alrighty. Oops. I don't think this is any different than people who use, like, Unity or Unreal Engine to kind of just make their environments. Instead, I'm just using, tiles instead. I know some of these are probably going to look weird, but right now, I'm getting all the black... I'm getting most of the black stripes, and... Okay. And if you're wondering why I'm not coloring over some of these, that's because if I color over them, then we are going to get into a bit of an issue with some of these things just not working out as intended. Okay. How far up am I supposed to go again? Oops. How far up am I supposed to go again? I actually don't remember how far up I actually made this. Where's the last bit? Up here? Okay. Okay, now that I've got that done, let's go ahead and just grab this. Oops. The line back. I feel like I'm doing the same thing that that Nintendo did with theirs, and they just made the bushes and the clouds the same color when it came to Super Mario World, or not Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers, to save on memory space. Although, technically, that game was made back in 1986, I think. If I remember correctly. Old game. Alrighty. There we go. meticulously doing this. Alrighty. Let's see here. I think that's as far as we need to go anyway, so... Always looking to make sure that I don't accidentally cover up a spot. There. If we do that... Yeah, I might try making the yellow a bit darker. Give it a more run-down look than what we've got right now. Right now, it's all bright and shiny and all that. Let's see here. My brain's probably going to start thinking that a lot of this stuff is going to start looking the same. Not good, but doable. There we go. Come on. Nope, nope. Gonna make sure we don't accidentally overwrite any of the other tiles, especially the green ones. It's why I wanted to get the green one. It's better to probably get the green ones in. Well, actually, you probably could have done the whole thing and then get the green ones in later, but I kind of did mine backwards. Oops. What did I just grab? What is this? Okay, I don't know what I grabbed. Interesting. Tile map functionality does make this a lot easier. Okay. Let's see here. Let us get some things situated. Alrighty. It's actually coming along quite nicely. Wrong way. Actually, getting in the green is actually better than trying to get in the green after you do the background. I think only because of one minor thing, which would be, I think these are technically considered, these aren't considered decorative tiles. So, they might be holding more information than they actually need to be, but I don't know. Let's see here. I think we're up far enough to where... No, we're not up far enough on the lower end just yet. Funny, because if we zoom out, we're, like, all the way up here, but we're nowhere near done down here, just because of how diagonals work. Although... There's a bit of an optical illusion that will... Actually, I think we might end up having an optical illusion where I think it's gonna look like that it's spinning. That may be an unintended side effect. By the way, we can make smaller strips by just doing we can actually make the strips as small as we want. That's as small as we can actually make a strip if we really wanted to, making it just this tile, but we're not going to do that. I might have actually put a tile in there that's actually correct. But I don't actually want to do that for this, so we'll see. I think making them 3x3, well, technically 4x4, we include the diagonals, or technically 4 blocks by 4 blocks. Somewhat. Nope. Didn't put in the right one. Oh well. They'll get overwritten here in a moment. Okay. Once we get to the top, we will start just filling in the right-hand side. I don't want to go any farther than can be jumped at the moment. So we'll likely need to figure out how far that actually is. Oops. Let's see here. Going on with my coding journey at the moment. More likely my game development journey at this point. Just to make it a little bit easier for people to kind of understand. I'm doing this on purpose to learn how game development works and all that. Hopefully you all are actually, I guess, kind of learning here with me as well. See how well things can go and all that. But so far it doesn't seem like anything's really difficult. I mean, it's not like you can really go anywhere wrong with something that's as simple as just, you know, jumping. But there's likely going to be a bug or two that's going to probably pop up because of a weird interaction between the controls and such. So we'll have to see. We will have to see when we go to test this. Make sure that all of the tiles are actually not solid, because that would kind of suck if I had accidentally made a tile that was one of these tiles is still solid. That would be disaster. Well, technically we would know immediately if any of these 3 tiles are solid, because we won't be able to move through it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna need to change the color of the background to be a bit more muted. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let us see here. I think that's correct. So far, that looks like to be a correct statement. Nothing seems to be broke or breaking just yet. So... Oops. Luckily, that's technically correct. Okay. Going up and down is actually a lot slower than just doing it in diagonals. At least it feels slower. Go. Let's see here. Okay. Just getting this situated. Okay. I think a lot of people actually do this thing and do this backwards, where people actually like worry about the aesthetics first before they actually kind of figure out what the gameplay is going to be. I kind of wanted to do it in a different approach where I had the gameplay down and then I worried about aesthetics. Because aesthetics can easily be changed. Gameplay is kind of hard to change. Although the gameplay is just simply just jump. You just move left and right and you jump. That's it. I will need to see how to make a UI here pretty soon. More than likely, we'll just cook something up in Paint and see what we can do there. Or maybe GIMP. I don't know. Probably do it in Paint, just to make it a little bit easier. And we'll probably make the background a different color from the foreground, or the foreground a different color for the background, to make it easier to notice and see and read and all that other stuff. And maybe we'll change the color of the player. I don't know. I think we're going to keep it as white. Not 100% certain at the moment. We're just going on the whole like cube aesthetic kind of thing, where everything's a cube, including the letters are cubes. Could do that. That'd be funny. Like all the letters actually pixel perfect, pixel accurate. I don't know. Limit myself to a 16 by 16 square and have all the pixels a specific color. Could do that. That would be funny. I don't know if I really want to use ASCII or ASCII characterization or not for all of that, because it sounds like a lot of work, and it sounds like I'm just waiting for an error. There we go. So technically, if you pay attention to this, you'll actually notice that I think if you really... So I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little secret. The yellow stripes are actually smaller than the black stripes. Actually, I think they're bigger than the black stripes. So either they're smaller or they're bigger. I'm not 100% certain. But hey, AC, how you doing? Thank you for the alert. Let's see here. Okay, still just getting the background done. I guess I should probably test it to see if it's actually going to load anything. You know, let's test this real quick. Okay, I think it's got loaded. Actually, you know, I didn't notice this. It looks really smooth, which is something I wasn't expecting. It also looks a bit trippy. I'm not gonna lie. My brain is, I think I might actually be having a little bit more problems because the background is too bright. Maybe the background's too bright. Background might actually be a bit too bright. We might actually need to change the color of the yellow. I might need to make it a little bit darker to where it's blending in with the black a bit better. Because it might actually be too bright. Oops, I messed that one up. It might be too bright. Maybe we'll make it a bit, we'll get everything done first, and then we'll change the coloring, because I think the coloring is a bit too harsh. I think the color is a bit too harsh. Because you don't notice it until I had it at the normal, because technically everything's at 720p. Resolution's all at 720p, so I didn't notice it until just recently. So I'll have to fix that. Because that's gonna be really hard on the eyes. So I'm gonna make that a bit duller so that it's not as harsh on the eyes. Okay. So I want to actually get everything down, and then we'll change the color, because it'll change the color for everything. It won't just change it for some of it. Well, it'll change it for all of it when we go in and put in the right tile. So we're gonna go ahead and get all the yellow in, and then you need to mute the yellow just a little bit. I think it's a bit too harsh. Okay. Let's see here. We're actually getting close to being at the top. And I'm actually going to do this. We're going to grab the character body real quick. And I am going to go ahead and yoink him all the way to the top real quick. Let's see, he can jump about that far, and there's our line. So that I can actually get that situated and finished. Okay. We got a self-care from AC. Thanks for the self-care. Oh, God. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see here. So today is just going to be a bit of Just getting this situated. But yeah, I think we're gonna need to mute the yellow a bit. Just based off of that quick test. I think it's either we need to change the yellow or we need to change the player. The player, one of the two things needs to change, and it's either going to be the player color, which I probably will change from white to probably blue to make it a little bit easier. But I'm not 100% certain at the moment. We could change the player color. That is an option. Okay. I know technically it says today is a coding day, but technically it's a game development day. I need to rename it to game development instead of just coding in general. Let's see here. Because I want to see... Okay. There we go. What's funny is that I can actually, if I can get the main scene up and running, I can actually have 2 separate difficulties set up with this. Let's see here. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Just getting this all situated. We're actually about to get to the point where we're gonna not need to do much more on the upper part. Let me move the character to... Go to right there real quick and let me check something real quick. Doesn't seem to be the mat much higher. We will assume... All right, we can only jump 3 blocks. Or 4 blocks. I corrected that assumption? Yeah, we can jump 4 blocks. So I can assume that if we are over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right there should be our limit of tile map. Okay. So that should be our limit. At least for now. Until we decide to make a different until we decide to expand the game a little bit more. But pretty much I've got the working prototype. I really don't want to make anything any more complicated than it already is, just because I just don't want a whole lot of complexity right now. Simplicity is something that I've kind of looked at, and I want to see how much I can do with just the simple mechanic of jumping. What kind of game are you making? Just a simple platformer at the moment. Hang on. Let me just move the character back down to where they're supposed to start. Your ad is about to start. Alrighty. Apparently there's an ad that's supposed to start here pretty soon, so we will be going on break here in a moment. But yeah. And I have tested all of this out. You can make it to the very top. It's just that I think the color has kind of been it's kind of caused a bit of an issue with everything, because white used to be it used to be gray, which made this a little bit easier to see, so I might need to mute the yellow, because oh, you can actually see the lines now if we do that. I actually need to plug in the controller again. But yeah. I believe I've tested every single jump, and yes, every single jump can be made, including that one. We're supposed to be getting an ad. Where's the ad? Where's the ad, dang it? Oh, it's in 5 minutes. The pre-rolls are about to stop. The pre-rolls are about to go back on, so the ad should be starting here any moment now. Oop, dang it. But yeah, I've tested everything, but I think what we're gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to change the oops. Yeah, I'm gonna need to change the color that we've got for the yellow bits, because I'm starting to see my eyes are starting to really, well, actually, if you really zoom in, you can actually see the tiling and in the yellow. If you look real closely, you can see the tiling, but if we zoom all the way in, you can actually see the tiling, and then you can see the errors in this. But you're likely going to see it from probably about this far away, give or take, unless you've got like a really big screen TV or something like that. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm just waiting for the ad to go through. That's not correct. Well, technically, I think that one's fine. No, it's not fine. That is not correct. You are not supposed to be there. The ad coming yet? Nope, we got about... It'll tell me here in a moment. There we go. Oh, ad break already started. Okay, we'll be back. One of these days, I'm actually going to set up the stream elements or Nightbot or one of the other ones to say we'll be back in 3. We'll be back right after this commercial break. I don't know. I think having a break about every hour is actually a good thing, because if not, then you start getting into odd territories where you start feeling bad and such. Because people who are in the ads start wondering, what am I missing? All that kind of stuff. You know, I actually don't know what the ad situation is over there on YouTube. I do stream to YouTube as well. I just kind of using this as kind of like my devlogs or kind of situation. Just learning how to use Godot and learning how to actually make a game. And I'm learning that this large game probably is not going to work very well in the long run. We'll just have to see. Okay. Go ahead and move back real quick and make sure that everything's actually working as intended. Seems to be. So that's good. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see here. So, I do hope that everybody's actually having a good day as I get this situated. Alrighty. We're actually almost done here. It's already been an hour, and I'm actually not done with this. Just shows to you that making a game isn't just kind of like a thing you can kind of get done. It can be something you can get done in an afternoon. But this is a simple game too. I would imagine that if I had more mechanics and all that, we'd have a lot more testing to go through and such. Right now, I'm literally doing level design, which is a little bit different than just pure game design. So we'll see. Like, based off what I'm just actually doing, I could just put it in the art and the art channel. Go to art, but then it would be disingenuous to people who are actually doing art. Because I'm technically not doing art. Even though many people will probably say that game development is a form of art. It is, but I'm actually glad that we have a dedicated channel for it now instead of other things like that. Okay, let's see here. Making a simple platformer. Because it's simple, easy to do, and it's easy to get kind of a general aesthetic going on. And that's what we're doing. Okay. Well, if you're wondering if this game is actually going to be for sale, I don't know. I don't think it will. I might just release it for free so that people can just play it and do all that stuff with it, because I really don't feel like selling this just yet. It's not something that I'm gonna be too upset if I don't make anything, but there's mostly if you find anything that you like, or you like my content or anything like that, and you just want to support me outside of just supporting. You can watch. Well, one, you can watch the streams. I do have a Ko-Fi in the donate section, so you could go do that if you really want to. I'll probably end up having it there for a while. I don't think I'm actually going to make a Patreon based off of what Patreon's kind of devolved into. I don't think I'm actually going to continue it. Things are a bit strange over there on Patreon, and I think they just take a full 10% off of that. But I think Ko-Fi, it's literally like it's like a flat sum. And I actually don't know what that flat sum is, and right now I am just kind of doing my thing. Oh yeah. More than likely I'll be doing a whole bunch of just like going off of the generous donations of people, because it's that thing of like donations are probably going to be the main thing that I take from, mainly because it's all your guys. If you guys feel like that it's enough money that you guys want to be like, oh, I'll go ahead and support this, then go ahead. I'm not going to stop you guys from doing that, because that would be disingenuous and rude if I did that. Ugh. Alrighty. Oh. Nope. We don't need to go that high. That's as far up as we need to go. Let me actually make the I just gotta remember how far it's supposed to go. I'll just stick a block there so that I can know where the edge is. It's probably the wrong color and probably the wrong tile, but I want to go ahead and get this done, get the top done. Let's go ahead and get the border done, and then we'll just fill everything in from this end. Actually, I think I think I just figured something out. I think I just realized I could actually make this go by faster. If I had gotten the border done first, there's something that I can actually do. And I completely forgot that this was actually a thing. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bucket tool here. So I completely forgot that I could just bucket tool it. So... Okay, so that's gonna be a black tile over there. Let's actually get the borders done. And then we'll get all the diagonals done, and then we'll just, yep, it's the wrong color, but luckily that's an easy fix. Let's get this border finished real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the black here. Something a bit less harsh. Hopefully my math is actually right, and we're not about to mess up, and I'm gonna feel dumb. That's the only thing that I'm worried about, is that this is actually... This should be it. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. That. Nope, one square above than I'm supposed to be. Oops. Ah, that square's the wrong square. That's why. Oh, I am way off. Hold on, why am I way off? Hang on. I'm way off up here for some odd reason. Oh, that's why I'm off. Okay. That would make more sense as to why I'm off. That's because I was wrong in the... I was wrong in one of the sections. Yep. That's why I was off. Oops, that's the wrong color. Okay, now I'm correct. Is it really thunderstorming right now? You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Whoops. Let me get the line back out. And that's the wrong direction. Shit. Okay. Oh, look at that. Works like a charm. Oops. Yep, that works extremely well. Okay, I figured out how we're gonna do this. Not that. That. Okay. Figured out how we're gonna actually fill this up a lot faster. It's gonna be the bucket tool. Should have remembered that there's a bucket tool. Would have made this a lot faster and easier. If I had just remembered that there was a bucket tool that existed in the program to make tile placement easier. Should have remembered. But I was dumb. Small conveniences that you just forget about when you do something like this. Oh, I forgot a yellow tile there. Technically, it would have been filled in. Oops, that's not it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get this done here pretty soon. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Let us go ahead and get all of this situated. And then we will be filling everything in. Just the simple paint bucket tool. Luckily, now we're at the the easiest part of the. There we go. Now we just get the bucket tool and we fill in every other as black. Go down, make sure that we fill in the small crevices that don't get filled in because of geometry. Okay, now that we've got that done, let me go ahead and change the color. Let's go ahead and pull this up, go to pictures, game development, reopen this with paint, move paint over to here so you guys can see it. Zoom. Zoom does not work on here. Okay, so we actually need to change this yellow. So we're going to change the yellow to a more muted yellow. So we're going to go ahead and get the color wheel out. We're going to, well, actually, we're going to click yellow. And we're going to get the color wheel out. And then we're just going to mute the yellow to a darker yellow. We probably could mute it to like this. We could mute this line, but we're going to just paint. Oh, that's going to be just great. Okay. So we're going to have no choice but to just do this, which is fill in everything that's yellow. So I think what happened was when it was JPEG'd, it changed the color of everything to be not yellow. So we'll do this in a dark yellow, and we'll see how well that works. Maybe what we'll do... Oops. Damn it. What I'll do is I'll actually leave this open so that we can actually change it bit by bit, piece by piece, brick by brick, pixel by pixel. Hopefully this will be less harsh on the eyes, and we'll have a darker yellow. Because the bright yellow can work, but I can see how it will probably end up being not great on for a long period of time. So we'll go ahead and export, save as JPEG, because it needs to be saved as a JPEG. Save, yes, replace that so that we have that. And then all we do is we drag and drop back into here, and it should change everything into the darker yellow. That actually looks a lot better. Actually, that looks like a proper background. Apparently the darker yellow is actually the one that we needed to do. Look at that. Nope, dang it. Messed that jump up. What's nice is that this game can actually be played one-handed. You only need one hand to actually play this game if you play it on keyboard. Nope, I messed that up. That jump is doable. I have been tempted to probably put a block there just to keep you from accidentally falling off, but I'm doing this as kind of like a challenge game. One of those like quote-unquote rage games where honestly the simple mechanics of just jumping is what and the slipperiness of your character. But every single jump is doable. I'm just bad. Just bad. Yeah, using that dark yellow was a good idea. The only thing I will say is that if somebody is colorblind and they can't see the background or the foreground, then I will probably need to see... Oh, I keep doing that. I'll probably need to see what I can do to make it to where it's more colorblind friendly. Although I believe yellow is the color that most people can see. I don't think anyone's really yellow colorblind, but if someone's actually like only can see in monochrome, I'll have to figure out what to do there, because more than likely I actually don't know what this would look like in grayscale. I would actually need to get a picture that will tell me what this looks like in grayscale. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh. I don't think this game would actually take anybody that long to finish. I don't know what to call it either. It's honestly just a learning project. Dang it. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm going to break up the controller real quick. That way I can actually see if this is doable with controller. Because I don't think I've actually fully done it with controller. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. The only thing I don't have is like music or sound effects, which I'm not a guru on how to make sound effects just yet. Or music, to be honest. I might need to see what I can do. But we may not actually have music. We might just have sound effects. Mostly because I'm not a composer. And trying to compose something like music is bit annoying. Oh, I broke something. I 100% broke something. I need a block that does not exist right now. Because I broke something. I literally broke something. We broke something, people. Glad I did that, because I would have, like, not noticed that was broken. It also allows me to actually tell how far something is now. Okay, that should be doable now. Okay. Broken part fixed. Okay. Today may not be a long stream. I know it's set for 4 hours, but today may not actually be that long of a stream. I don't really know, because... Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I messed that. That was me messing up. I forgot to hold down the left a little bit more. I think I need to get a start UI up and running. So this screen is now running as intended, and I actually need to rename it from main to game, because I think we're gonna have a main screen, which is going to pull the UI, and then I need to get a pause screen. Maybe we won't have a pause. Nope. Nope. Now I'm just messing it up. Oh, dang it. And we're back at the beginning, because I'm dumb and don't know how to play this game, even though I made it. Oh, dang it. I don't actually know what to even call this game. Was it just cube jumping? Not cube jumping, square jumping? The jumping square? I don't know. I want to be the square. That'd be funny. But I don't think we're gonna do that. Oh, I missed. Keep messing that part up. Although, I will say this, I wasn't expecting the, as you jump up to make it look like you're actually spiraling up. That was completely unintentional. Actually, it was kind of intentional, because I kind of wanted to see if we could get the visual illusion that, we were actually going up the, Nope, I missed. I missed again! Come on. There we go. Come on. Ah! Okay. Dang it. Nope. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Be one of those. Oh boy. Well. Ooh. Oh, dang it. I don't think this looks that bad, but I want to actually want to get back to the top from the beginning because I want to actually make sure that this is, well, one, that it's doable because testing to make sure something is doable is actually important when it comes to some of these games. And I know how far the block is supposed to jump, and I know how high the block can jump. So the question is, I'm not looking to be fast, I'm looking to be accurate. Dang it, now I'm trying to do it, now I'm trying to go fast when I'm not supposed to be going fast. I know. And I need to stop, like, blanking when I'm trying to do something. Come on. There we go. There we go. I don't know how I made that, but we'll just... Of course, I missed that jump. Okay. Dang it. And what makes it so bad is that there's no, I have a debug mode, but I don't have a true debug mode for this game. I don't know, this feels like one of those games that you probably would have ended up playing on, like, Newgrounds or something like that. For hours. On end. Come on. There we go. Home stretch. I figured I was going to do that. Okay. Ugh. I'm messing this one up now. I'm throwing on my own game. Okay. Oh, dang it. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh, dang it. Come on. Oh, God. Damn it. Oh, son of a... Son of a... Okay. Oh, son of a... Come on. Oh my god, I am... failing so badly. No, I... Maybe I'll make a slope tile. Maybe. Maybe I'll make a slope tile at some point. I don't know yet. There we go. Shoot. Dang it. There we go. What am I doing? I was right there. Why did I push right on the freaking... Why did I push the D-pad? Why did I push the D-pad down? What am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I being dumb? Why? Why? I'm making my own brain rot. Should I maybe lower the character by another pixel? I could do that. Honestly, I don't even really think I need a full box, but it's actually better to have the full box so that I don't accidentally create a bug. I'm almost done. Might actually be one block short on the background. Dang it. Dang it. Keep forgetting that one's slightly longer than the other ones. And I did it. I'm the one that made it. There we go. Shit. Oh, come on. Who could have thought that literally a game that was just only about jumping could be a bit difficult when you're trying to test it out. I might need to shrink the box by 2 pixels on the left and right hand side. By a pixel. 1 more pixel might actually make this more doable. And make it a little bit less frustrating, maybe? I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, I'm... Shoot. You know what? I can make it at the very top. I've seen it. Let's just do this so that I can actually tell to make sure that if this frickin' thing is broken or not. Dang it. I want to test something. Yeah, oh, no, I can see it. You can see it. You can see it at the very top. It's there. You can see it. You see it? I see it. We can do 1 more layer. 1 more layer to get this done. Oops. There we go. Now is it done? Yay! Well, I think if we do full screen, you can actually see the, Oh, that's a weird effect. That's a very strange effect. A bit trippy. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this. And we are just going to no longer cap the bottom. We're going to cap the bottom to that. So now I get to figure out how much. Moving the character back into frame. Did I not save this? Why this is... Okay. So now that that's there, we can now do some testing. Okay. Go and grab tile map. And we're just gonna go ahead and just mark this out, because we can. Now, hopefully this will actually line up correctly. It should. There we go. That's why we can get that spiral pattern going until it officially stops. Because it stops a bit prematurely for my liking. And yes, I'm doing this on purpose. Because I don't like the bottom being capped like it is. Oops. Let's see here. It had a thunderstorm today. It could have just been a nice sunny day all day. No, it had a thunderstorm. It made me upset. And it's now thunderstorming. I just kind of hope that this is actually the correct amount. Oops. Based off of that, yes. So, remember I need to get the line tool. Well, this should actually be the easiest of the shading down here. Technically, I could just limit the camera like I usually did, like I did earlier, but I don't like how it looks. This effect actually really requires the camera to go all the way down until the character stops to get this effect working as intended. So hopefully the effect will actually work as I think it should. Let's see here. Okay. So far it's looking correct. Nothing looks too out of the ordinary. And then we get to use the bucket tool again. Okay, now we get the bucket tool. The easiest bucket tool of the entire run. Just to be safe, we're going to go one... Well, actually, we shouldn't need to go one block lower. Nope. Oh, I missed a spot. Okay, now it should work. Okay. Look at that. Okay. I think I actually like it that the character is always in the center of the frame. I think that makes this feel a little bit better when the character is always in the center of the frame. Now, normally, I could just limit the, I could actually make the character 100% in the middle of the frame, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think this is as far as I'm going to go with it. Because then I'd have to paint more. And we'd then have to test far left and far right when it came to clamping. And then it would also be a lot harder to tell where the edge is. So I think I'm gonna leave it as it is. That would be easier to tell where the edges are. Oops. Come on, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. I think we're pretty much done here. We're done with this. I think now I would honestly need to do some, like, general sound testing and all that, and then continue making the level or levels. But next would be like things that are pretty simple to do. I need to do the I need to rename main to something else. I need to actually delete this because we don't need it anymore. Move. That's the main scene. I need to rename this scene specifically. Let's rename this scene to game. Make that the game scene. Rename this to game. That way it actually loads, and then we'll make a main scene that will load up the start screen. Yeah. Go ahead and save this. We'll go ahead and create a new scene. This scene is going to be a node, just a simple node. We're going to name this one as main, which is... This one is going to actually load all the other nodes associated with it. Let's see here. So this is the one that loads up first. So is this one the one that's going to require the script in order to load the okay. Let's see here. We got all this space to work with. Can I change the background of the viewport? Is there a way to change the background of the viewport? Maybe? project or is it in editor settings? Or is it in scene? Is there a scene settings? No. Is it in project settings? Doesn't look like it. Interesting. Well, actually, we can just go ahead and add a child node, as in, we can just, I guess we could just add a window viewport. Canvas layer. So we have what's 2D nodes got for us? We've got canvas modulate, canvas group, link, marker, navigation, path, polygon. Our ad is about to start. Okay. Visible on-screen notifier. Touchscreen button. Button for screen devices for gameplay use. So these are all canvas items. Collision object, physics body object. There's static body, which has animated body. It might honestly just be a window. Accepted dialog, confirmation dialog, file dialog, pop-up menu, pop-up panel. Canvas layer, parallax background. Yeah, it might just be a window. Maybe? Where's the run this scene? Run current scene. Well, it's not that. It's not that. Got it. Is there anything we can put in here? Maybe it's just a 2D object. Maybe we just put a 2D node? Maybe just a sprite node? Be our best bet. And then we can load in a texture for it. That might actually be our best bet here. Wait for the ad to finish, and then I'll pop back up in Paint, and we'll figure that out. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, it was seen that the ad is officially finished finally, so go ahead and pop back over, and time to open up this, and then we're gonna make it. Well, we're actually gonna make it the entire screen, so we're gonna make the. We're gonna actually need to. We're going to get a new canvas going. Make it let's see here. Interesting. Middle mouse click actually does that. I don't know. What, 1280 by 720. I think is what I have it set to is 1280 by 720. So maybe this to 1280. And we get this to 720. 720. Okay. And then we grab our eraser tool and erase all of this. Just make it 10 pixels wide. Come on. You know what? I don't even know why I'm doing that. We're just gonna make this black. Because I can. Okay. Go ahead and full screen this so we can actually see it. Luckily, I believe we've got a text tool that we can just use and just make it like yay long, yay-ish big. I'll leave it like Calibri, and then we'll just make the font size freaking humongous. Right. Right. There we go. We'll get a start button. Yay. Oh, no, that's not it. I wanted... How do we... Fit the window? That's not what it is that I wanted to do. How do... Oh. Nope, that's not it. How does one keep... Okay. View... Grid lines, rulers... I think we'll keep the rulers. There we go. Let's make that black so that we actually can just do this as we see fit, because now if we move this, it should be black. There we go. Now we can go ahead and move that, stretch it as we see fit, and then we get a new item. Remember, that's need to be white colored, and we'll just leave it at that, and we'll put it at the highest. We'll just... And we'll have a quit box as well. Okay. We might actually be able to do something with this, and we might actually... so we'll go ahead and file, save as a JPEG, because we can. And we'll name this one as green screen, save. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put the texture in, load. Hang on. Forgot that I need to put this in here so that it's there. There we go. Open. Move that to there. That's in the correct position. And then I think what we can do is we can go to where is it? The visibility. Isn't there a way? Is it transform? Visibility transform. No. Offset animation region. Show behind? Show behind parent. Maybe it's not sprite 2D. Maybe it's not 2D sprite. Is it a 2D skeleton? No, it's not 2D skeleton. Visible on-screen notifier. Remote transform. Parallax layer, maybe? No, it can't be that. GPU particles? We don't really want particles. Canvas group. There's several 2D nodes into a single draw point operation. This is marked as experimental. Good to know. 2D shape the slides around to space to detect collision objects. Okay. It's gotta be that one. Unless there's something in control. Color react. Controller displays a solid color rectangle. Is there a texture option here? It doesn't have a control pair. Expand position. Use your appropriate layout properties. Depends on where you are going to put it. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. That one. Hmm. Hmm. Anything known as like opacity or something like that in here? I don't know if there's anything like opacity in here, so we may not be able to do that. Hmm. Go and add a collision node. Area 2D. This needs to have a... what is it? What is it that this node needs again? Okay, this needs a collision node. So node TD, collision shape, physics body. No, it's not there. It's collision shape 2D, and then collision shape needs a shape. I have another rectangle. Do that. Okay, so we need to detect when the mouse moves over this, and then literally just Control C, Control V again. And then we get another one, then we put over quit. Oh, does copy and paste literally make both of them the exact same? That's weird. I would have never guessed that. Huh. Oh, it's because they're both using the same shape. New rectangle shape. That ought to fix it. There we go. Get a new rectangle shape. That'll fix it. Now I just need to get both of these to detect when... well, pretty much just detect when we click on them. So it's... I think the script's actually going to be in this. And we're going to need a different script for this one. They're both going to end up loading the same script, though. So let me rename this one to start. Rename this one to quit. Rename this one to start _ collision. And this one will be quit _ collision. And we'll go ahead and remove both of these, and then we'll create new ones so that they actually have their own. And then all we gotta do is open this. Yes. Close. And save that. As we wait for Visual Studio to actually load this, which it might. There it goes. So, under Process, it's what? Public void. It's public override void. Void. Underscore. Process double delta. So that's during the process section, and this is just if. Input dot. Is mouse button pressed? I'm assuming it's mouse button dot left. We do the hide, and then we pull up. Can we do scene? I guess technically what we would do is we would do, underscore pro. Well, the node has children have entered the scene tree. If the node has children, the node ready calls back its trigger. Call when the node is ready. Okay. Set. Is there a call function? I guess technically, in order to get this to actually work, what we would need to do is we would need to do main, and then we would need to initiate child scene as that one. So that's what we would need to do, and then this would need a script probably attached to it at some point, but we'll have to see. Using game? Is it Godot.game? I have no idea. You know what? I think I might actually know how we can do this a little bit better. Let me get this up and running. That. Actually, we'll do that one. Contents. And game C. Give me one moment. Oh, there's actually a button. Oh. Well, there's actually a button, then we can actually use that instead. Hang on. There's a button version, and what we'll do is I'll just go all the way. I'll just get rid of those. Oh. Let me get rid of these real quick. And what we'll do is we'll add a... Did I not notice the button? Control base button. Button. Menu button. Huh. But I've never realized that there was actually a button option. Well, that makes this a little bit easier. Because these are set to be buttons, specifically buttons. So we can actually just... What do these look like? Just curious. Oh, right. We need to set the viewport correctly. Well, actually, I think we can just move this down the correct size. Yeah, there we go. So what can we do with these? Button release, button press, button press. So we now run this. What I wanted. Visible. Yes. Can we just hide this? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button, that's why. It's this button I should be pushing. Okay. Okay. No lowercase button. Nice. Oh, I see. Hold on. Should just be this. Should be able to just do this. Private. Void. But pressed. This just this just hides the current scene. I think that should work. We can close that. Don't save. So on that. Can I set sprite 2D? So let's see here. Parent dot tree dot here? No. Tree item dot. Is there a parent option? No. can I do here to make this easier on myself? Well, I've got the buttons. What can I do with this button? How do I get this button when I press it? That it hides this plus everything else inside of it. Well, if we do that, and then we go to... This is using the button class. Okay. Hang on. Okay, let's see here. Apparently there's no process for that. So, actually, is it public, right, void, underscore, double delta, if input dot, which one's from mouse? Isn't there one from mouse? Mouse mode? No, not mouse mode. Mouse. Connection press dot. Mouse button dot left. Hide. Okay. Might actually end up taking a break here and just call stream, and then we'll see what we can do. I'll have to read a bit more about this, and we'll see what we can do from there, because I actually don't know how to actually set up a UI here. So I'll have to... I need to do some more... I'll need to do some more testing on that. Let's go ahead and see who is available for raid real quick, and then we shall see what all goes from there. Let's see here. Who is available to raid? Functional, I believe, is playing. I think he's playing Monster Hunter World. So we'll go ahead and raid functional today. So... Is that the right one? Nope. Cancel. We'll go ahead and do it this way. There we go. Yep. So we'll go ahead and raid functional real quick, and then we'll just call stream. I'll figure out how to do this later. Right now I'm a bit tired and been up pretty much all day, so I'm gonna take a bit of a break, and then we'll see what we come back with. But anyway, see you guys later.